So if this is subscribed, let's run both of these clients and see. Start typing has to go from one end so that the start can happen. So this is my first client, this is the second client. If I type something over here, it should be received here, but it's not receiving because we are not included this typing behavior. We have not propagated that, so that's what we need to right now do. We go to our control, which is that composer control, composer view, and then we need to include one more property over here. Var start, what did I call it? Start typing, I hope so. Chatting composer view, it's called ease typing. I called it as ease typing, and then it's going to be a control event. Quickly I'm going to create this. It's going to be void, it's not going to propagate any value, it's just a void, and its source is going to be it should be a source, I mean return is going to be a control event, and that needs a source which should be an observable. So I'm going to create a source observable of void. This is what I'm going to pass as the source to this, and it's going to use the text views message text view rx.text, and it's going to filter it's going to do all the things, like if it is not empty only, then you send text filter $0 is not equal to nil, and $0 dot is empty, if not empty, all that check. And text rx.text inherit from UI label, is that the right one? Message texture or rx, message text view self.paste dot message textual or rx.text dot filter should be fine. Let me complete it and then add that filter maybe. So it should be a void. Final signal that I need to send should be a void, so I can ignore that signal value which will be received and then return a void like this. So this is fine now. Also, some things I can do is why is the IntelliSense not working? I can do a filter for sure, and I can just check $0 not equal to nil and $0 dot is empty, if not empty, filter works. And then I can also do distinct until changed, so that only if there is a value change, it's going to send a signal to the server. And also I'm going to apply a throttle, which is more like I don't want to send for every every text change, I don't want to send a signal to the WebSocket saying I have changed. Instead, I'll wait for 5 seconds and then send it. Main scheduler dot instances, let's just run it in main scheduler. So this throttle will help in only sending one signal per 5 seconds, so that way you can avoid sending for each text change 1111 signals. So this is my ease typing signal, which I can now send through this send text input. So I'm going to say ease typing, and it's going to be, what is that, I'm gonna send. Chat rooms is going to be typing users. That's the okay. So this is for our messaging side, where I need to have a property. Start typing is what I mean. Start typing is the function I'm going to include. Start typing, and it's going to accept the chat room ID and the user information, and it's not going to return. It's a single void return. So that's my start typing. Anyway, stop typing we will handle within our interactor itself. Only thing that we are concerned is the start typing part. So start typing is already there within message interactor. Message interactor dot start typing is already there. Should compile. What is that void return type for start typing? Okay, should be start typing. Start typing is single void, so this should be fine. Start typing is actually accepting, so I'm just translating. Okay, maybe I'll make a change over here. I'm gonna do a start typing is going to accept a chat room ID and a user, and then it's going to create that typing user over here. Typing user using chat room ID, email, which is going to be the user dot email, and the username, user not username. So 3 things. Maybe I'll just keep this as guest if I don't know who the user is. That should solve it. I'm gonna compile these modules individually. Let's see. That's fine. Chat rooms. Looks fine. Okay, let's do it. So go back to my presenter. This part is complete. We have included function to start typing over here, which is compiling right now. So start type is ready. We also need to put a stop to it, that we need to include within the interactor. Let's go do that. Message interactor. Start typing starts over here, but then again I can put a stop over here, a delay seconds 5 main scheduler dot instance, and then again do a stop type, do a flat map, and then say self dot WebSocket service dot stop typing, passing the same typing user. So maybe I can do week self in pass the typing user. Or maybe I can just pass the WebSocket service. Get rid of all this. That's fine. So start typing, it stops it within like that 5 seconds. The stop typing happens. Verify once before we proceed. Yeah, added a delay 5 seconds, and then do that. So start typing is going to go through from the interactor. So we already have this code. So in the presenter, are we capturing it? Let's just verify it once before we run it again. So start typing is here, but then we don't have the function to do it. We need to include it in the self.input.start. Okay, self.input. We have the send text. We don't have a send. We don't have something called start is typing over here. It should happen over here actually. Driver void, and then include that. Let's remove, include it over here. Is typing self.composer view .rx is typing captured as driver. So that should be enough. Now we can go back to the presenter to do that. Self input is typing map, or we have the use case, so we can just say flat map use case input start typing. We need to transform, so we need to get latest from the profile. We have two information here. One is that we need to see the chat room. So with latest from use cases in output profile, if it is available, yes it is, and then we can just transform this to map why is it IntelliSense behaving as observable map. I can transform this, like there are one value is this, whatever I have is the profile information, that is the $0. It will give me the email, and rest of the things I need are, I can just get the chat room dependencies chat room, all that I need the ID. Then I can just get the chat room ID, and then I can create the I don't need to create anything. I just need to create that structure which needs to be passed to the next side, which is going to be the chat room ID email and the username. Guest in return so we might have to maybe directly call this over here, it's easier. So then we should flat map it. Start typing accepts 3 parameters. First is the ID, chat room ID. Second is $0.email. Third one is the username. What's the last parameter, or is it user? Okay, I was totally wrong. It should be user which we are passing directly. We just need to pass these two. Chat room ID is going to be optional. Then I don't need all this. Then I can say as driver, drive it never. Drive dispose by bag Now this should be sending that signal. Use cases. That's done. So each typing should come now from the view. Let's run and see. I think end to end now everything is connected. We should at least be seeing that working. Let's go 11 Pro as well. I mean the iPhone 11 Pro. Go to this chat room. Yeah. Do you see Wish typing there? Because we sent couple of signals. I guess it's still saying it's typing. Should stop it. Yeah, it's stopping. Go to the other. Still it's playing back. I think there that needs a fix over here, because it's playing back for that chat room. So for it need not play back for myself. That's what is happening over here. It's playing even for me. Maybe we can block that signal. So but then it's working. Whoever is the sender need not receive that callback. That we can avoid by applying a small filter, which I am going to apply right now. I need to see if typing users dot filter $0 dot email equals. I need to get my with latest from should also have observable dot combine latest sections and use cases dot profile, use cases dot output dot profile. I don't have a profile over here. Maybe I need to bring that. That's the profile. Go and add that. Maybe I'll just keep this commented before adding that. Profile coming through account interactor. It's not there, so let me include it. Let account interactor use case factory accounts interactor, pass the profile. User dot filter $0 not equal to nil. In that case, map $0 force cast it. Should be fine. Let's uncomment now, because I have the profile available right now. So I'm gonna say, where did I add it? With latest from use case dot output dot profile. I'm also bringing the profile right now, and $0 now is typing users. This is my typing user. $1 is becoming now sections as well as. So $0.0 is this one, and even I need the profile. So third parameter is $1.1 is my profile. So I can bring in that third one profile over here. So there is a check missing where I can now bring this profile dot email. What is this $0 typing users? Let me just check. With latest from, I think I need to transform this to observable. With latest from sections is a driver, so I need to convert that as an observer. Should be fine. So just let's do that check again. Email should be equal to the profile's email. If not, that's what I'm gonna pick. So typing users, maybe filtered, I can say filtered users, filtered typing equals let. That's what finally I would need. Filtered typing is what I will pass over here. Also, I need to see whether this filtered typing count is greater than 0 or not, because if it is greater than 0, only then I need to send it. Count is greater than 0. Otherwise, there is no need to actually broadcast anything, because if it's only me, then I don't need to broadcast it to myself. Let's see it once. So even run the second one. I guess this is the last bit we had to do, where if I am typing, I don't need to see it at the other chat room end. If someone else is typing, then it makes sense that I also see their typing information. Is it even running? I guess. So I go here, I start typing something, it's fine, I can see it over here, but I don't see it here because I'm not the one who's typing, but I should be able to see Iwish is typing now, but Ivenki is also typing. He stopped typing, so I'm not seeing that. So that is the correction I made, where filter is only applied just that I know that it's not me who is typing, and if that count is greater than 0, only then maybe I send that propagation message. So that's a small fix I had to do for making it work. So now whatever we are left with is to actually show one cell over here. When let's say I'm typing over here, I should be able to see that cell which shows that I'm also typing over here. So that's going to be a simple fix looks like. So let's get started with that in a little bit.